Hello everyone, welcome to Algorithmic Finance. On this video, we keep learning MetaTrader 5 coding language Mql5 to create our own algorithmic trading system. We already have come so far. Every video we just learn little more and end of this series, so we will be able to do all the things that in our mind, so we can easily automate all this system, so to be able to get rid of the psychological effect on trading. On this video, we will learn external input. So that will help us to change code, to change parameters without getting into coding. So without coding, so we will be able to change the expert advisor or indicator parameters easily. That will give us flexibility on trading system. So also we also cover the things that we learned earlier classes. So no worry, even if you never coded before from this video, so you will understand how easy it is to write financial codes to help us on this huge financial market. Now let's move on my computer and start learning. As you see, MetaTrader 5 terminal open here. So here is IDE button. When I click IDE button, this meta editor window has opened. This is the place that we can do everything that we can do on MetaTrader 5 terminal with the codes that we write here. So we will be able to do all. So here I will create new expert advisor. The name will be input and next. I didn't mark any of this. And now new template window has opened. So I will divide screen too, so to write codes better. Before we start learning this input function, just to simplify, so I'll show you how we can send order, just 2 lines of code on MetaTrader 5. I believe so this will give you motivation to learn faster and to understand how easy it is. I need to include trade library and I call my class. I write this text on comment also, so you can easily copy So here, when I call this trade after trade and dot, as you see, there is parameters that I can pick up. Let's open one lot by position and send our first algorithmic trade order. So here, as you see, there is parameters that they are asking, and each will be divided by comma. So let's open one lot. Here is ask parameter symbol. If I just put null, so which means where expert is working, it will open position on that symbol, on that product. Here its system is asking us price. So if I am opening by position, I need to give this symbol ask price. This is the same symbol info double function will give me symbol ask price. Divide. I will not put stop loss, take profit and comment, close parentheses, and I end up with semicolon. So now my code is ready. So let's send our first algorithmic trading order. So the name of this expert advisor is input. When I draw and drop on chart, I have to let algo trading. So as you see, it opened one lot by position on gold and stop loss, take profit, and there is no comment. If I want to put some comment like test 1, and I also want to change lot size 0.1. After I compiled, as you see, this time there is comment as text test 1 and volume lot size is 0.1. Okay, so this one was on gold, so let's open the same position on Euro USD. As you see, I draw and drop Euro USD on chart. So now input will draw and drop on Euro USD and say, you see, this time it opened 0.1 lot Euro USD long position. So this is how easy it is to send order. So now we will learn little more complicated part to be able to increase our knowledge. Okay, so here is what I want. I want to change this lot size without getting into this code. I want my file, so every time when I draw and drop on chart, it should open by position. But every time I want to change this lot size. So for this, on this global area in this tab, I will put input. integer lot size equals one lot and end up with semicolon. Now there is input section will be appear. I close all this position. Okay, this time, and I also remove this expert advisor. Now when I draw and drop again, as you see this input section appear here. When I click, you see this lot size that I can change easily. 0.1 lot or 2 lot, 3 lot. So let's say 2 lot. After I say OK, but it didn't open the lot size that we defined up. So because here is still this definition is 0.1. I get this one here. I compiled again. You see this time it opened 2 lot. Okay, let's try again. I remove input, let's say 0.1. You see I can't write 0.1 because inside I put integer. With integer I cannot save decimal point numbers, so I need to convert in double. So I will cover these data types later on. So now we can just now double to be able to do this decimal point like 0.1, 0.2. So I can use double. So this is all I need for this class. I compiled, input again. See this time 0.25. When I say OK, as you see the system opened 0.25 lots of position as we defined in input section. Let's also add little more. Again in input, double stop loss equals 1.1, input double take profit equals 1.2. Okay, here is the parameters is stop loss parameters. I will take stop loss and take profit. So let's run again, compiled. As you see, the next order was stop loss and take profit as we defined here. So this will be coming through here. Okay, let's now do little changes on input function when I draw and drop. This time I will change 1.1 lot, stop loss will be 1 and take profit will be 2. I compile. As you see, it just opened the position as we defined in input section. So with this input function, so I can easily change without that I have to go inside of codes on change or anything. So it will be this simple. Now let's do the same for sell position, trade, sell. For sell position, again I will define here not directly one lot to get this lot size from up above, lot size and a symbol name. So let's take symbol name from here to input. This time I need to put string, Euro USD. I get the symbol from up. So here is it asks price. So if I am open sell position, so I need to use bid price. Then symbol info double. So here I cannot put null because this code will be work based on the symbol. So that I should get this specific symbol is bid price. Divide again with stop loss and take profit. And I will not put comment. So now this code is ready as well. So let's run this time. And I close all this position. I compiled, input, draw and drop. When I look journal, as you see, there is invalid stop, because if I am opening sell position, stop loss will be above the current price, and take profit should be below the current price, this order open price. So I change them, input again. I will just replace them. As you see, it's open position, one lot, and stop loss and take profit in the correct level. So let's do again. I remove input. I remove this expert, input, draw and drop. This time I want to open position sterling dollar. For take profit is this, and stop loss I want to put 2. As you see, this time I easily changed the symbol that we will open position. Just by using this input section, it opens sell sterling dollar and the parameters I defined in input section. On this video we learned input, but we will also do more complicated, more complex code. So we go step by step. So that's why only in one video we covered as a new function, as a new formula input. So also we remember all these things that we learned in earlier classes. In the next video, the things that we'll learn, so we will build all this information that we learned earlier classes as well. If you like the content, so please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.